Doing a little demo today. We're going to be pulling this tub out. We're redoing this bathroom. So that's what the new vanity looks like. And the shower's not done, but that's the new shower going in. So again, not quite done. There's some drywall that needs to be finished, and we've got to get the door put on. But today, I'm going to work on capping the water lines and the drain. You can hear my daughter in the background. And we're going to be pulling this tub out. We're going to be doing a freestanding tub. So we're going to get to it. I'm building my little studio back here, and we put in a pathway, and this all overgrew within like 2 or 3 weeks. Now I've got to get my weed eater out and come back here, clean all this up before I can finish the walkway. So it's been crazy. Shop is a mess. I always say I'm going to get down here and clean it, and then I go on to the next project, and I never actually clean it up, so it stays a mess. This is my little battery station here. That's the weed eater that I bought to clean all that area up, so I still gotta, that's what that whole mess there is. I've got to put it together. And this is the battery that I've got to get charged to be able to use it. Big things happen in here. I've got a fresh battery in here. Here's where I keep all my fresh batteries. Boom. And then finally, last but not least, this is where I keep all my bits and blades. I had a Sawzall with a big blade on it somewhere. There it is. I don't know that I would ever recommend a pro getting this tool, but for my home projects, I bought this Matrix by the Black & Decker, and it has all these heads on it. I can do a Sawzall, I can do a drill, I can do all kinds of things. I've got a jigsaw head for it. I've got a sander head for it, all kinds of stuff. It's been really good for little home projects. So they're not a sponsor of mine or anything. I just think the tool is kind of cool. All right. Last but not least, we need some tape to tape over the pipe after we cut it. There she is. Okay, now I've got to turn off the water. All right, we got to kill the water here. My house is pretty easy. You just turn off that valve right there, and now the entire house, the water is off. And then I can just open this, and it should relieve that pressure. I'm on a well, so this tank right here holds pressure in it, and if you turn off the valve before it, then you're relieving the pressure off of that too. But the way I do it, I turn off the valve after it. That all stays on, the pressure switch stays engaged, everything's good as far as the well goes, and now I'm just turning off the rest. I'm turning off the house. So, but this won't take long. I'm just capping 2 water lines with some little cheap temporary plastic caps. As you can see, I've got a lot of work to do. I've got to get this strapped back up and all that fun stuff. Always something to do, right? Knock down some spider webs. don't cap this, hopefully you guys can see it. If we don't cap that line or tape over it or something, then methane gas will be coming back up in our house. Light's putting off some heat. So that's why I say this tool, yeah, just kind of compact. I just kind of got it back in there and I didn't have to stretch a cord. Just makes it nice. Now for the water lines. Show you guys. I got these caps. I wouldn't use this permanently, but this should work just fine temporarily. I've used them before temporarily. So you get the cap. It's a push fitting, you can see there, but it also comes with this little device will allow you to lock it so you can't pop it off. It kind of fits right in there, and then this slides up inside the pipe before you stick it on there. Probably only required for plastic type pipes, which we have. We've got PEX up here, some of that old clear looking PEX. So that's what we've got. We are good to go. So that's what they look like capped. Now we'll be able to demo the rest of that bathtub. So there's a vent for the tub, but I don't think it works very well. So I'm not sure what we're gonna do with that yet. I might abandon that and do a Studer vent or something, but that's a whole nother topic. But there's the bottom of our tub, and we should be able to demo everything now. So our P-trap here is full of water. That should be all we need to do for all of that. In fact, I might cap that vent while I'm here too. Now we just got a bunch of trash. I'm going to be doing more home projects. I think some of these projects have taken longer than they should. They always do, right? I sold my business this past year, so I've got a little more time than I used to. Still have a job and a family, but you know, when you own a small business, it kind of owns you. So